Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for March the 27th through to April the 2nd, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you for all of the positive love, the positive support, the positive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. These cards are doing the funkiest cuts for me tonight. Okay, look at this. We got the World card. Oh, you've come full circle. You've come full circle and you are ready to go into the new adventure. The new beginning. The new start. Now, it's never cut and dry, is it? We are always cleaning up old baggage as we are opening doors to new opportunities. And so the World card is there to tell us that we are preparing ourselves to go forward in new directions, but there are some things that we still need to give our attention to so that we are not taking that baggage, so we are not dissipating our energy in any way, stepping into new paths, going forward in new directions. We have the Lovers, so it's very much about relationships this week. Growing them deeper, growing them stronger, seeing where the true bonds are, seeing where it is superficial, seeing where maybe the relationship has served its usefulness and it's time to move on from a friendship, from an association, from a partnership. You have the King of Wands. There's a lot of optimism in you this week. There's a lot of drive, potential for wanting to step into new learning opportunities, growing opportunities. You feel strong. Your mind is strong. You're thinking well. You command the strength within you this week. Now, over the Lovers, we have the High Priestess crossed over. Spiritual magic comes in. Well, first of all, go with the flow within relationships. Stop trying to fight any type of relationship. Stop trying to demand something to be in a relationship that's not, or to conjure up some kind of emotion or feeling or situation within the relationship that doesn't exist, but rather go with the flow of the relationship, accept the relationship for what it is, understand it for what it is, maybe less than accept it for what it is, because accept I don't think is the right word. We shouldn't be accepting something, but we want to highlight, we want to see where we need to put the attention within the relationship. Because when we start to allow it to go, we go with the flow, we stop fighting, we start trying to mold it into our vision of what the relationship should be and rather go with the flow, we start to see whether or not that relationship really needs to be in our life, or if we need to put more attention towards it, or if the attention needs to be more on ourselves. So there's a spiritual magic also that is tied up within these cards. So where you are giving positive affirmations, where you are spending some time in reflection, in meditation, in prayer about how you want the relationship to grow, there's a spiritual magic there working its magic within that relationship to meet your expectations of the relationship, to bring it to that level, or to show you why it can't be that way, so that you can move on, so that you can put your energy into the places of the relationship that it needs to be. We have the Tower card as our underlying energy. Here we're tearing down the building. We are realigning our thoughts, our direction, our motivations, and rebuilding the structure, rebuilding the foundation. Now, I get this almost as a personal rebuild, where maybe you have been dissipating your energy a little bit too much within relationships and giving in relationships that weren't healthy, or it was very one-sided for you, or you weren't getting back what you were giving into the relationship. And it's rebuilding you. It's rebuilding your self-worth. It's rebuilding who you are and what you need within a relationship. It's finding that confidence and knowing that you deserve the best of the best within a relationship. And maybe you will be finding your voice through all of this and saying and having the conversations that have been needed to be had for a while now to step into it. Now, this isn't just, marriage and partnerships, but it could be friendships. It could be alliances within the community. It could be business associations. It could be the people you work with. It could be your boss. So pay attention to all of your relationships, but it's almost like with the Tower card being the underlying energy that you pull yourself out and first figure out what you want and what you need out of each relationship in order to feel the strength, in order to feel the confidence, in order to feel the well-being, and then look at each relationship individually and say, does it do that for me? Where can we grow it? Where do we need to have the conversations? We have the Nine of Wands as our overriding energy, which tells me that you have walked paths after path after path in order to gain the knowledge you need in order to be successful on this path forward. Remember, our first card is the World card. So it's talking about that new path. And as we arm ourselves with that new wand, and look at how gnarled it is on the bottom. So it took an energy, it took a strength, it took a courage to make it to this point. And you're here. And there is a beautiful white blossom on the top which talks about a new path forward. We are dressed in red and white, so it is our new path forward that we are stepping into. And yes, it is all, usually I get courage, but I heard dominance. It's owning that path. It's knowing it's meant for us. It's putting behind it the discipline or the perseverance in order to succeed, because you have the knowledge from all the other paths guiding you into the right way forward. We have the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles. Very much about looking inwardly in order to understand where your new journey, where your new adventure lies. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles is your new day dawning. But the Moon card there says that you have to have an inward balance or an inner balance in order to really succeed on this path. That you need to look inside and understand what you truly need, what you truly want, what you truly desire in order to really step into this new energy with a vitality, with a strength, with a confidence, with a knowing. For work and career, we have the King of Cups. If you come across a job right now, it's going to bring in a lot of security, a lot of stability to you. And this is about stability. This is about also an independence, working on your own, knowing that you've got this, knowing that you can do it. The ship is calling to me, so it could be your ship is coming in. So where the job market seems to dry up, all of a sudden there is this spring of new growth, regenerative growth. All of a sudden you start hearing of jobs that are really in line with what you want to do. This is you marking your own territory or your own independence within maybe a corporation or a job, really showing them what you're made of. Working towards things like promotions, raises. This is standing on your own and going into business for yourself, believing in yourself. This is once again not leaning on somebody else and what they can bring to the table, but rather knowing what you bring to the table already, and then they will come in to fill in the missing pieces. Also with the King of Cups, it's excellent energy to revisit the budget, understand where you are spending, understand where you need to save, what you need to put your money into, where you can put your money so that you get value back for your money. It's a very strong card for that. For love and relationships, we have the Devil. This is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is the rebirth. I really get a sense that it's more about you internally this week, and you really getting to meet you for the first time, getting to know your true passions, your true desires, what you want out of a relationship, what you want to feel out of the relationship or feel in the relationship, how much you want to give within a relationship, how much you expect in return for that giving. So it's all about you this week. It's all about you, your happiness first, aligning yourself with that happiness and keeping that as part of your values and your goals as you go through relationships. And maybe there are some real strong heart to heart talks that need to happen over this week or in the coming weeks of what has dissipated within relationships or what you deserve within a relationship. And setting your standards high. Setting your standards high. For your spirituality, we have the Empress. You tap into your spirituality, you say those positive affirmations, the sky's the limit on your creativity and the new paths that can open up for you. This is birth, this is rebirth. Okay, if you have really not been very much in tune with your own spirituality lately, this is where all of a sudden you get this surge of almost a rebirth, so to speak, of your spirituality. And for each of you, it will be something so completely different. This could be starting a gratitude journal. This could be talking to your guides, your angels, to God, the universe, source. This could be you starting a little ritual all on your own. This could be you building a small little altar for your affirmations. This could be you actually making that mission statement for yourself going forward, or a mantra for yourself. And it really will bring you into new paths of incredible abundance, joy, happiness, peace of mind. For health, well-being, the Two of Wands, it's kind of like you know what you got to do, but you don't want to do it. You're really being pulled in a direction and how to live your life and what you need to do in order to feel that everyday vitality. And you're fighting it for some reason, like you know you got to work out, but you don't want to. So you are making every excuse in the book so that you don't have to work out, and you know it's wrong. And the more you fight it, the more you're just wasting your energy. Okay, you really want to start going with the flow, what you're being called to. You know, is somebody inviting you to go for a walk with them every day and you're turning them down? Or is somebody in your family saying, you know, I'd really like to, not eat meat, and you like your meat, so you don't really want to listen to them, but it'd probably be a healthy alternative, even if it was a temporary one in your family. Um, it could be where somebody's asking you to go to yoga classes, or it could just be some kind of positive workshop, and you're putting them off and you don't want to attend, and it keeps pulling you in. So what keeps pulling you in when it comes to your health, when it comes to your well-being, that you keep trying to slam that door closed, and it keeps creaking open on you? It keeps offering you the invitation. You really need to start paying attention to that and start going with the flow and accepting it and seeing where it leads. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.